what's the first project you want to talk about?
So first and foremost, I'd love to share my screen and just show a little bit about one of the hot topics that Gallant Token is the most thankful for right now. We're very enthusiastic about the. Oh, okay, we're live. All right,
Hey,
see
I
my
was wondering
face.
why it wasn't showing, but now I got it up.
Right on. It's been a journey, and we're definitely thankful. A lot of the projects that and you're in the space now, so you can see it. All these hype projects about this happening and that happening. I use the term a lot that says, these projects promise the world and deliver a snow globe. They promise they're going to develop an app, and they don't do anything. So I'll go ahead and share my screen, and I'll show you a little bit about what we have going on. So first and foremost, for those who are unfamiliar with Gallant Token, you can just search Gallant Token on YouTube. If somebody wants to post a link there in the chat for the streamers,
I'll go ahead and do
feel
that.
free. And it's gallanttoken.com. And this is Gallant Warriors. So we have a collection of little warriors that we've had customized. And so this is a mobile app. I'll scroll down and show you, we are in the iTunes and Google Play app stores. So feel free to download the app. Here's a little trailer of the game, just showcasing a little bit of the footage. We've got a leaderboard. It is a global leaderboard. We've got another update that's getting ready to be pushed out that's going to change some of the scoring mechanics, the scoring mechanisms, change a little bit of the visual and aesthetics. And shortly after this update, we're working on some blockchain mechanics for this, so that we can potentially move forward with having this on the blockchain. This was one of our very first apps, and it's been in the App Store now for 1 month. The community has a great time. Battle for the leaderboard, earn an airdrop. All right. There's somebody that's been sitting on the top of the leaderboard right now. We need him to get knocked off. So I challenge you
Dang.
gamers to give it a whirl. I think you can do it. Currently, in the basic scoring mechanics right now, it's the speed of play. So the faster you go through each round, there's five. Each time you go through the round, you get scored based on the time that you have remaining. And so in the next update, that scoring mechanism will be changed to make it a little bit more fun, a little bit more challenging. So have fun, play with it. Join our Discord if you've got any feedback or you want to talk trash to somebody. Feel free. Discord.gg/Gallant Token. That's our vanity. So Gallant Warriors. Again, these are fully customized. They're not just a copy paste from the Unity Asset Store. Marcos has done a great job with creating these characters. So, Tink, what do you think about Gallant Warriors?
Well, first of all, I just realized that Exorm's the one that's still on the leaderboard, like number one, it's still Exorm.
Yep,
That's
yep.
so funny. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, he has to be beaten. But it looks awesome, man. I remember when you first showed me like a small part of it. It looks amazing, and hearing like some small things like that you want to do with it in the future, it definitely seems to be better than especially what's currently on the market with I'm not sure if everyone in the community has heard by now, but yesterday or like a week ago was the first attempt of a fighting game NFT that came out, and all the characters were like apes or something, and it sucked. It bombed so heavily. And looking at this, even though it's not like a fighting game, just looking at the combat and being able to fight like it's a PVE, it's definitely better than what's currently on the market. So I'm definitely hyped for this specifically.
Yeah, and all these characters here, they've been fully customized. They're handmade, hand drawn.
Wow.
All of the aesthetics to them have been fully customized, and we're really excited about them. This is one of my favorites, guys, because this is a complete
Jeez.
replica. When you go to gallanttoken.com, this helmet was hand drawn by our creator for him, and I asked the modeler if he could put our modernized mascot logo, which is this helmet, on a character, and sure enough, he delivered it.
That looks
So
awesome.
yeah, he's really cool, man. And we'll go into the next phase of an announcement, guys. And so For those of you who don't know, just joined in, this is our Gallant Warriors. All right, in the App Store, you can watch an ad, earn some coins. The coins will allow you to unlock the characters. You have to finish the game in its entirety before you can then unlock the characters. So
It's good to know.
the next update will be changing around some of those things. We're getting creative with it because we want it to be a little bit fun. So some in-app purchases and things will be moving forward with that. Since we know App Store doesn't like crypto, so that's the whole purpose of getting it exported out into an HTML so that we can integrate WebGL. So connecting your wallet, we'll have a little NFT line. All this stuff is still in its early phase for the blockchain side. But again, download it, drop us a 5-star review, give a comment. We'd appreciate it. Really awesome.
Yeah, you've
So
definitely
next,
gotten some good reviews so far, like organically in the, especially for like 1 month in, you already have like 20 reviews, all 5-star averages, man. It seems fun. And when I found out it was available, I thought this was like a heads up, it's coming in like a week. But the fact that it's already out is just that much more hype. I'm definitely gonna get to it today because yeah, Exorm can't get #1 for too long.
I think you can knock him down. And I tell you what, if anybody here knocks him down within a few days here, I'll hook you up.
There you
Hook you
go.
up. I'll hook you up with a personal airdrop.
There you go. There you go. So if anyone here, literally anyone here, and I'm clipping this, can beat Exorm on the leaderboard for Gallant Warriors, the link is in the chat right now, guys. You will get hooked up by Steven himself, the leader of Gallant Token. So it's Gallant Token or Gallant Gamer? Is Gallant Gamer specifically your Discord community side?
Yeah, the Gallant Gamers is just like our clan name.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, Gallant Token is our bread and butter. Gallant Studios is the manufacturing warehouse, and then the Gallant Gamers is just our guild.
Nice, it makes sense. So yeah, guys, the guy that runs Gallant Tokens down to hook you up if you can beat the #1 leaderboard spot right now. Because I mean, I'm definitely gonna try it. Because if I can get #1 for if I can get the fastest time for Hogeman back when it was in development, no idea what it is now. If I can get first place for that, I'm gonna try to get first place for this. Because I'm at this point just trying to get #1 on everything possible. I'm on Fenton Arena. This now, I'm hyped to see everything. Love NFT gaming. This whole space is so beautiful.
Awesome, man. We're really excited about that. So we'll go ahead and move over. So on the web page, we've got Gallant Token. Here's our headers. So if you look here, we have gaming. So if you click on gaming itself, it'll bring you and give you a synopsis of what's happening. So we've got Gallant Warriors there. Then we see something here called King's Calling. What is that, you may ask? Well, I'm glad you asked. I'll be glad to share that with you. This is one of our bread and butters right now. It's pretty far along in development. So when we go over to the King's Calling tab, you're automatically greeted with this beautiful castle. All right. I would hop into Unity right now and take you on a little tour, but I don't want to give too much away. But what I will do is show you a little bit here of what we have. So here's a little video that we've put together called Building the Map.
That's beautiful. That's straight. Wow.
Yeah. We're really excited about it. You know, what separates us from Phaeton Arena or some of these other gaming projects that is out there is that we haven't done a whole lot of mass hype marketing, right? We're building that community up. You know, we're doing that organic growth. We'd love to be at 100 million market cap for a token, right? But the fact that we're doing the organic phase of marketing and growth. So this just shows, you know, the village, the forest, the castle. It's a 4,000 by 4,000 size map. If you know anything about maps, it's pretty big. It's not going to be jump in and you're done in 5 minutes. No, there's a lot of things that we're working on regarding the quests, the mechanics from an RPG standpoint. I'm going to throw up another little teaser. So you guys got to see, here's the castle. This is the village on the right. Then we've got a little bit of the forest here in the bottom left. And then in the bottom right was a little bit more of the castle. So let's go back up and I'm going to cue for you here. This here is, we have an AMA sponsored with one of our community members. His name's Crypto Newbie. So we're going to show you just a little trailer that was put together. And here you go. You ready for that? You see that knight?
Oh, you have an AMA too. Nice. That looks sick. That looks really sick.
Thank you, man.
And out of
We
curiosity, because some people were wondering, is it gonna be one of the? Because I know some games right now are split in the market where some of them are free to play, or not free to play, but no NFTs necessary to get in the game, but then you need other things later on. Or is this one of the games where you need to mint an NFT character to have access to the game?
So the way that it's working right now in our current development, right? For the for any and all games that we're producing outside of Gallant Warriors, which is in the store right now, you will have to own Gallant.
Okay.
Okay, Gallant is a prerequisite. You got to own our token to play our games. That's the foundation. That's the root. There isn't a minimum level right now. We haven't set like a minimum of say like you got to have like $5 or $10 in your wallet. But Gal is a prerequisite. We have another game in development. It's called Gallant Arena, which is an NFT fighting game, which we're really excited about. As soon as we get a couple more things finalized, we're going to blast out some visuals, and we will proceed with doing a founder sale. We just got a few more things in the works to get that going. Regarding King's Calling, we're still working out some of the details in terms of what a player must own, but the prerequisite is simply owning Gallant. That will get you into the doorway, and being active in the community for sure is what gives you access to be a potential beta tester. Gallant Warriors, when we were launching that, we had about 16, 17 members from our community a part of the beta team, and it was awesome. Those guys were giving great feedback, and it's one of the things that we're very passionate about, Tinker, and you know yourself as a gamer, and the other people that's in your community that may or may not be gamers. It's really beautiful whenever you get to partake in something in its early stage.
Yes.
And you get to throw something out there, and then you get to see it come to fruition. It's like you can look at your buddy and be like, "Man, I told them about this, and they actually put it in the game." And so that's why we love our community so much, and we're very thankful. So outside of Gallant Warriors, outside of King's Calling, we talked a little bit about Gallant Arena, and more is going to be coming about that. We're going to be dropping some more cool stuff about King's Calling over the next few days. We're getting ready to do an alpha phase to let people test out the environment, see what the size of it is and what it's rendering like on various PCs and their specs. But outside of all that, the hot topic is NFTs, right?
Yep.
So as we all love them, and they're all different, I'm proud to announce our NFTs. Okay, you can see we have a countdown.
Oh wow.
14 days.
Damn, that's
14
close.
days.
2 weeks.
Yeah. So these are our Gnarly Knights, guys.
Wow.
Samantha Rivera goes by Sweet Pea in our Discord. Sammy has been hard at work, guys. Each one of these, none of this copy paste crap. It's all hand drawn. This custom helmet was completely hand drawn, and then she's worked through and drawn all this stuff out. They're gnarly. There's a lot of rarities.
That's beautiful.
There's a lot of rarities, and so there's a slight little story about them. So the story goes, do not remove your helmet where they can see you. If they see you, they will clone you. It's 3043, and they've manufactured cloning technology in secret. Governments have been cloning their citizens and disposing of the originals in hopes of controlling society. There's 10,000 Gnarly Knights about to fight the war on individuality. They must destroy all traces of the cloning factories, and they're going to do it in style. This army of Gnarly Knights will forego a uniform as a form of protest against cloning, each wearing the Gallant helmet as a sign of unity. These knights will suit up however they like. Don't be fooled by their impressive garb. These knights are gnarly. And so these are just a couple more of the visuals, just to showcase a little bit of the website elements that we have going on. This is our artist. She's our chief design officer. She's a hat of many people. She's an executive admin, a marketing, promo, you name it. She wears a lot of hats like a lot of us do when it comes to running a project or a business. I think you yourself and your wife can attest to how that works with dynamic. So what is the utility? All right. So that's the big thing. I can't stand when I hear all these different things about different projects launching, saying, "Oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. If we sell out, we'll do this, this and that." So right off the get go, as a gaming development studio and a tournament, as we launch some more tournaments coming up, holding a Gnarly Night will give you a free entry pass into every expo or meetup event that we do in the US here. And as we go across seas, for those that hold, they'll be just as more entitled to it. But most importantly, assets. So when we have the list of holders for these NFTs, we'll be able to personally airdrop you a character, an asset, an armor. For King's Calling, we're looking at a couple different things. We're looking at weapons, we're looking at armor, we're looking at coin packages, and some of the potions and rations and different things to assist you in your gaming experience. And then what comes along with Gallant Arena, which is a player versus player versus bot for the environment to level up and gain XP and stuff. So what that'll do is that'll automatically include you to a free character. And you don't have to, jump in and go buy something from the marketplace. If you hold one of these Gnarly Night NFTs, you're already set to go. We're really excited about that. And then the third thing outside of that is we're going to be doing random airdrops throughout the month for the token side, because tokens are an asset for our gaming utility as a whole. So holding a Gnarly Night not only gets you free assets for the games, but it also includes you for free giveaways every month. As we go through the month, we'll do some random airdrops to the holders of the Gnarly Nights. So if you have any more questions about the Gnarly Nights, we're doing whitelisting right now. We've got an iPad we're giving away. Contest ends tomorrow. If you've got an invite, want to jump in on that, feel free. The stipulation behind the invite is the person with the most invites, but is also the most active, will get a free iPad. Secondly, we have an invite competition. There's ranks in our Discord. You can join in, check out the roadmap in the whitelist section. It'll tell you the different ranking levels. As soon as you make it to level 10, you're automatically included on the whitelist. So we're really excited about that. This is just a little gift showcasing some of the Gnarly Nights. So as a whole, that sums it up. And I'll stop sharing my screen here, and I'll just give a little bit more recap here on the project. So joining back here on your stream, we're not just a crypto, we're not just a gaming studio. We're a community, guys. We love community. We're engaged all the time. We really love being engaged with our community. That's probably one of my biggest things. I'm doing streams right now on Twitch for marbles. So if anyone who's interested, you're more than welcome to join us on Twitch. For those that don't have much time to spend in Discord chatting, join in on the Twitch stream. That's an easy way to earn double and triple XP. I've had a couple people jump 5-6 levels in a 1 day's time frame just by winning in marbles. So it's fun. It gives us a chance to engage, but also reward our community. We've got trivia night starting tomorrow at 12 noon Eastern time, 11 p.m. Central. We've got some cool topics, everything from Harry Potter, The Office, a couple more. Join the Discord. You can take the poll, vote on what you'd like for trivia. But in regards to the token side of it, for the crypto side, we are audited with Certic. We have Skynet running 24/7. We're not going anywhere. We've got an LLC behind us, registered in the state of Delaware. We've crossed a lot of the T's and dotted the I's to give that transparency piece. As I mentioned before, we're not a Moonboy project, so we're not sitting at $1 billion market cap. We're still a good gem. When it comes to our market cap, the market dipped a little bit. We had a whale sell out to move on to some other projects that he was interested in, but that's okay. It created another buying opportunity for people that want to be long-term with us and hold. So that pretty much summarizes, Gallant Token as a whole and what we're doing. So if anybody has any questions, you're more than welcome. Feel free to join in on our Discord, ask questions. We're here. We answer questions. We don't hide behind the keyboard. Obviously, I'm here connecting with Tinker and you guys here on his stream. Really appreciate the opportunity, Tink. And how do you want to go about doing? We'll throw out 2 whitelist spots. You
That's
want to do a
fantastic.
you want to throw out a spinning wheel?
Spinning wheel. I actually so for YouTube, I'm not gonna lie, for YouTube streaming, I have absolutely zero idea how to do like the any of the fun stuff on YouTube streaming. But
Well, I can share my screen and turn around and just I can share my screen, throw the names that whoever's in the stream right now,
oh wait, yeah, that's
and
right. There's a participants button, so I can do that. Never mind. Now that I know that, I
okay.
can actually go ahead and do a little participants pop out chat for that. And but for the in the meantime, while I'm doing that, so ladies and gentlemen, do me a favor. If you guys are interested in being a part of this opportunity to try to win 2 whitelist spots for gnarly, what was it called?
Gnarly
Gnarly
Nights.
Knights. I thought it was Gnarly Knights, but I don't want to get it wrong. And I'm right next to UCF, and they're in the Knights. So I was like, oh, I don't want to misspeak. So if you guys want to get one of the 2 whitelist spots right now for the Gnarly Knights, do me a favor and go ahead and type in Gallant in the chat right now. I'll add you to a spinning wheel. And also, if you have any questions for any of the projects that is going on for Gallant Token, ask right now. Go ahead and go for it. And while you guys are doing that, and while I'm adding you guys to this participant wheel, I want to point out the fact that as everyone here that's come from the Nifty's Matrix stuff, we know specifically how important it is to have like utility upfront available and like actually directly stated. So I'm so glad that you already made sure that you already had utility for the NFTs you're having. You already have like straight up fun activities going on. You have a very active community. That's what a lot of them were missing from Nifty's. So guys, if you're watching here from Nifty's, just drop 3 levels in Gallant Warriors. Addicted. Dang man,
I
yeah, I want
love
to play it as soon as the stream ends. I'm probably gonna go ahead and play it out. But definitely. So you guys should know by now how important it is to have a community. The community leader is active and utility behind the NFTs, and they directly stated with Gnarly Knights, they already have all 3 in 1. And your Gnarly Knights, for the record, look fantastic. They remind me of like the new Hate Beast stuff going on because it's not just like a random pixel or like a crappy face. It's actually like beautiful artwork that
oh,
it looks fantastic. Um,
bro. Let me
it looks
show
sick.
let me show you one of my favorites. All right. Sammy, I'm not gonna lie, like I love them all. But here, 1 second. Image. Okay, there's that one. And then because the person that's in the stream here with us, that's chatting in there, Crystal Legrand has worked side by side with Samantha on creating um, some of these weapons and incorporating some of the blood and gore. And there's a few more that has not been showcased in sneak peeks, and so Sammy's going to be dropping some of those in a couple days in the stream in the Discord. So let me post this one, and I'll show this. Here we go. Go back to Discord. Up off here. Share screen.
You have someone in the chat saying some from Super Size Me. They say Steven, tell the people about Luminous Set as well. No idea what that
All right.
means.
Well, it's a good one there. Super Size Me. Super Size Me is one of our moderators. We have a great admin team. You know, we're very thankful. So I'll introduce as well something that we do that's a little different than some of your typical projects that's out there. And what that is we tend to showcase people that go above and beyond. You know, they do that second mile, so to speak. So we do something called Gallanteer of the Month, right?
Oh.
What is Gallanteer of the Month? That means that we pick 3 people every month, and if we don't have 3, we won't do 3. But typically, we've been doing 4 recently because everybody's just been so pumped up, so hyped, you know, so dedicated, so committed, so engaged. And so Gallanteer of the Month will award you a airdrop of Gallant tokens and a special edition NFT. And I'll show you guys that here in just a moment. It's called a Luminous Edition because what it does is it's very um, It's very different. It's very classy. It's like um, a diamond encrusted NFT. Everything from red, green, blue, silver, gold, and this is one of our fan favorites. By whoops, let me go back to share screen. There we go. All right, so this is one of our gnarly knights with a Hawaiian shirt on. That's a fan favorite. And then we'll also go to this one, which is another fan favorite. He's gnarly, man. Got his prison number on his uniform. We got some tattoos there. If you look close, you got Gallant inscribed on the helmet.
Wow.
Pretty cool.
That's detailed, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, she's worked really hard on them. I like the blood ones. The ones with the blood on it are my favorite. There's one that she's got with an axe that's got Gal inscribed through the metal on the axe. It's pretty dope. So I'll showcase again really quick what the Luminous edition looks like. For those that don't know,
And out of curiosity, because I know a lot of people are wondering as well from the Matrix set, because we've had horrible experience on that end, and they're looking for some clarification. Do you guys have like a set system for rarity, or is it kind of like not so much obvious and more so like subjective?
we're breaking down the list as we speak.
Okay.
There's quite a few different things. Everything from the center line of the laser, so to speak, the LED portion of the helmet from here, the outline around that, the helmet itself, the background, the horsetail, the weapon, the background, and
Dang.
blood. So we're not going to make it too. Some of them will be kind of like ultra rare,
Yeah.
but like I'm seeing too much of this stuff with this like, you've got common, rare, ultra rare, epic, legendary, ultra rare, and all these different levels. So we want to keep it fun. We want to keep it mixed up so that somebody doesn't have something with just like two things on it. We want everybody to have a nice little mixture. So we're working on those percentages as we speak,
Okay.
to make sure that it's fair for everybody and everybody gets a good mix.
That's good. That's definitely good. A lot more. It's like what you said. A lot more fair. It sucks whenever people join trying to get like a good mint, and they just get like
Right.
base common that cost them like $300 or something, and then it's worth like $5 later. So it's definitely good to have like you're looking on a more general terms rather than sucks to suck mentality.
Right. And that's really I'll be fair. That's really one of the things that pisses me off, Tinker. When it comes to this space, the people is what makes your project successful.
Yep.
And if you reward the people, who A, have either worked hard to get there, or B, paid a lot to get there,
Hmm.
for us as well, I'll also include this. We are not doing Ether. We are not doing the Ethereum chain. We will
There
be
we go.
hosted we will be on the Binance Smart Chain. Mint price is $180 in BNB. At the time of the price of BNB, it will equate to you when you purchase into the box. We will be minting on our website. And then shortly thereafter, we will be transitioning over into our secondary marketplace, which more than likely will be Air NFTs. Air NFTs has a proven background, track record, and solid marketplace. So, yeah, we definitely want to make sure that people are taken care of. That's the other thing when it comes to the fees. You got somebody who paid $300 for an NFT, then another $50 in gas fees to find out that they got something that was just super common.
Yeah.
And only a select few got those, epic ones. And 9 times out of 10, the dev teams I feel like people get shafted when it comes to some of that.
It's definitely true because even for like the quote unquote big ones right now, like I know one I've been following kind of closely was Thetan Arena and their crate systems. As much as I love them, their crate systems kind of suck because no matter what tier you buy, there is a small chance, but still a chance for you to get a common character, which is worth like right now $70. So there's a chance if you buy a $960 crate that you're gonna get an NFT literally worth $50 to $80. So
Right.
some of those crate systems are definitely broken. They don't care about the people. They're just like have fun at the secondary market. So it's definitely good you're caring about more of that the people, and it's definitely good you're not doing ether because those fees are outrageous, especially with yeah. So ether is one of the only cryptos that went back up. It's back up to 3,200, but all the altcoins are still suffering from the major collapse of of Bitcoin. So they're
Yeah.
still struggling. So the fees right now are outrageous compared to what you're trying to get across. With the BSC, I'm loving that you're on there, and yeah, your fees not outrageous at all considering you're giving out free stuff, airdropping stuff as well to the holders, and definitely making a holders benefit rather than trying to like instantly
Absolutely,
flip.
man. And that's one of the big things. That's where we have the power to be creative when it comes to being able to include utilities. And these are just current state. Next week, 2 weeks from now, that might change. We might be
Mhm.
able to include more after we've sat back at the drawing board and said, you know what, if we combine this, this, and this, we can do that. And so it's a part of being in our ecosystem. When you integrate yourself into our Gallant ecosystem, you're investing on the token side into a development studio, to be a part of game developments and partnerships that will be coming around as we grow. And then when you buy the Gnarly Night, you're investing into a gaming platform itself, so that it's an investment that, and I'm not going to use those terms, oh, it's going to create passive income, it's not going to do this and that. No, you're putting yourself into a position to receive assets for consistent gaming development. Because look, there's a couple things that I haven't even mentioned, guys, and I'm going to keep those under the wraps because some of the community members in our mod team knows what I'm talking about. But there's a couple other things that I haven't showcased, guys. There's a whole nother game, right? And it's already in a form that can be played, right? But there's a few things that we're going to wrap up, a couple of the character movements and stuff. And we don't want to jump the gun. We don't want to put the horse before the carriage. But it's a solid environment. When you jump into that game, you're going to be reminded of like Spyro. It's a low
Ooh.
poly animated environment, full 3D. It's got a Fortnite vibe to it. It's really cool. There's multiple factions to it, and then there's an additional card game that's going to be coming at some point. We've already got a
Dang.
we've already got a proof of stake, a proof of concept already done. But again, join the wave, man. We're excited. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to join our Discord. And we're in it to win it, guys. We're not going anywhere.
Yeah, you definitely sound like you have not just a lot of projects, but like a lot of like it's a nice spread. Then nothing there's something for everyone rather than they're all like in the same category at once. It's definitely a nice spread. It's good to see that you're catering to like multiple communities and not just like oh only FPS games or only like third party games or something like that. So that's definitely amazing. It's good to hear. It's good to see. So